Kamata tau kayo tuko e te piu. Kore we tau hiwa ni te au hukuma whahiwi. Taha wha e ki koe opa au koe moana loloto. Ngā lohi kia i ku ngahi angahia. Te ku ufi e ku kovi kotoa pe. Koe mau fukuanga o kukalanga i kina koe maanga ia pea atata ina ki mamani kotoa pe
Pulpito alla prima
Motelegame
e sia come lugar il nuoi penalote asiono e aneta uele na cucina dalla e fala hoje do e botu ogu hau e mau mordi ai hoele ni utu talu funga mata kafe huile vai hata sola te de talangela alu que poi fare talanoa che te tala tua tata moto marco mau apitalu fuolo iloia elu beano tu ia ola uikuoma per moi fanata butulo moa mota buira uai kopuna pia mau per me ahapai mo mama ukau fogi kiekota e hau hei nano heko makulu mai haku gafu io ai tonga Mau tonga pisi hoku o whātu hau ke taururu kau koe makania e wholau pia hei kai ga koe tatau I seisa oku ke tau e ki au Io he oku ke ilo aha kau tapu oku finita hono pe au he oku whapo whakawhere au Keia puteria e whakololo e hauna ke tawhia ka ke roha matatu E o ka ipo Oihan matangini wafalala esiare apuhia tekisi sola oneilisia ja mahalo oputevolo ja mahu että viimeite uhia teake vavana oke fakaise isä tanoini tuohe amaka osaluteki efunga kaua poelupe kukuka pahefuka Teria fea omoema Moe huni oe otulota Kauhiki hiki tue peitopa Oi peitopa kauala Moi moi faa Uka talasia kumoa Fakia tumamara Hei kainaloia Tumatua halakau fahau Eiamopea mokafua Tupai e foilutu Avioleti e fungatau Kaukalo hei kunau Apasi ai kutau Peo kapautelu Teulauko e kukoura Kohutuma kupoa Keura pelifa onnelmua
Pai, 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 Donat tari taila da fia mo to ni pai nga wa ke tari fulau malo ta ma wa a ho fa kolor ko ni sai taila da fia hene ai pure polisi me ri mele la tu ta la hi malo mo ai fai fa ta ia i dio ba ke tari fulau me foga ala ke ta manu pangai me so le ki fo malo atu ka mai o kala mako ni afi un kola tonga ale me fo nei hin da do o fala yet ke te koe e fa ha ka ta ofa ki fa se ka o final me fo e fa ke dai talo do fe fia hen yo fo ska una feri peri vai ki he tawanga matai to fe al hostate fa ya mai malo e tawa sia a fa fo ko ni Tai tali fokieni e hoa linsi taka pau tolo po me e. Whakamalo atu ka te koe. Kau mai pe me ngā oe, ko whalai atu ka te koe. Tau kanga he ngā oe linsi.
le tio wā ke tarifolau. Ai whakawhehoko anga o e tonga I he kolope. This is Radio Wake Tarifolau, where Tongans can connect globally.
Hau ki mo ka inga malo mua tau ma'u ai hou a whakakoloa ko ni. Whakatawange pe o ku tau inasi I he ofai o tua hange ko I au mau ma'u heni. Kore ke u tala mo kāpui I he tala kakato e whanua pe mo lotu. Ia talangata ia te au o whai ki tua te tau, pui angi he bea mo e tala o kei malo ai ho tau whanua. Ka e tā ke whakahoko atu ai polokalama ko eni, pea mei he paenga wā ke tariwhalau. Whakahoko hanga tonu atu pea mei he kolo e kau angelo, mei Los Angeles, Hollywood, California. Ko au semispo me o kou heni ke whakahoko whatongi atu maki mo tolu, I he polokalama ko ia, ai fe unu koula ai tonga. Tomo atu ko ai whakawhitai ma whakamalo ki tau tamai he wani ko hia ko e tauhi ko ne whai mai tau mo ui tau au sia lele mai ai aho whakakoloa ko ni ko aho tokonaki eni kono aho ua eni o katopa uafe uataha. Ko lawe I koe aho tolu eni o ka topa I Aotearoa pehe ki Australia pe motonga. Ka kehe o ku o atu ai talitala lo whewhia o ki mo tolu hono ko toa pe I he polokalama ko eni a whi unu koula I tonga. Kore whomne more atu he tau ki kamata tomu I he aho ni. Kau whakatawangi peo ku ongo lelei atu ka tingu mo tolu pia me he tapa katoa peo mo mea mai mei ai polokalama ko eni ai whi unu koula ai tonga. Tau whakawhitai katoa pe o ku kei lelei pe ai tau kainga tonga o kei lako I fua lelei pe ai na awhi fio ki tupo wono pe he ki tahine kuini na nasipau. Prinsesa lo te mawhileo pilo levu tuita pia pehe ke Prinis Kalauni, Prinis Ulkalala tupo toa. Whawhitai o kei lau maari lelei pe ai fui lupe o loto palasi. Pia pehe ke whare o tupo mohe o fo. Whawhitai o kei lau maari lelei pe ai Eik Minister kabinete o ne afio pe ki hou eiki o whanua tau whawhetai o ku kei lau maari lelei pe ai hataki lotu ha tau I whanua ha whakaolunga tonga pe ai ofa ki whawhonga o e kau tau koula pe he ki si kau toule kereka whakamalo atu e whakatoa tola aha o ku whai pia o whātu ki whawhonga ko tō pia I he mohenga o I mamahi. Whakatawangi o tau inasta tau I he ofa tai whiriwhiri mānako ai o tua. Whakahoko I he aho ko eni koe aho ua eni o katopa o I wāwhe uataha. Taritai no to whewhihene ki mō tōlu hono ko tō pia ngō I he paenga o I wāke tariwhalau. E whoki a alisi no mia lo wena takapau tolo ki Aotearoa o whalahi atu ka te koe alisi. Pia pehe whoki ki he tau whae tankina talamasina takapau tolo. Pehe whoki ki he hoa e whewhikau a lere mea fo o kunei heni mo ki tau tolo. Whamalo tōni ki a wheleti po me kune kau mai mo ki tau tōlu I he polo kalama ko ni. O whalahi atu te koe wheleti ma pehe ki hoa o whaanga. Lauri po me whakatawangi pe o ku whainga maari pe mea kotoa I he whamiri. Pe pehe ki he toenga oe ka inga pe me Fontana. Ko e ahoni whoki o ku iaia e tau birthday ki he ahoni. Ko wheleti po me e pia mohono mahanga ko emerine po me. Wheleti po me e o kune I Fontana pia ko emerine o kune sinofo I Aotearoa, Auckland, New Zealand. Pia behe whoki kia te uila first class tu po o ku whakahoko ai birthday hono hoa o whaanga mōlia tu po I he ahoni. Ai o ko tau ongo birthday ia ki he ahoni. Ata whasiko ni pia mai wheleti po me e pia pehe ki hono tōwhewhine, hono mahanga o whakahoko na birthday I he ahoni. Kia Emeline ki Auckland, New Zealand. Tala monu watu ngati ngoua hako sia hamo birthday I he ahoni. Ape fo kia mōlia tuitu pou hako sia hono birthday I he ahoni. Ata pia ki whasiko ni. Kaya toki whakahoko atu e tala manu ki te ngō tolu hoko sia homo birthday I he ahoni.
Mare ia tama Whakamaunga I lai api ki e pai pai Whakama pere koura Ia uai nai Sensi moa he ko agoe Ai si pe o kuroto whare Tau mai a ke whekita Ke whare oi ofa O palo mesi te upo ke ni ma Soana e ofana Koe mo onia Tui ala mea Tui whaka o tusia A oe happy birthday kia koe E tala monu Aoe tue Ani e matani marie Ola oe visone Materie Tulupe a tau moe a pere koula Maki moe toi Loto la paha Sensi moa kuangi taulua Apa he Mare ia tama Whakamaunga I lai api ki e pai pai Whakama pere koula Ia uai nai Sensi moa he ko aho
Koia me fasi koia nai o atu ia pea maa feleti pome e pa pehe ki hono mahanga e merine pome e. Pea pehe foki ki a molia tu itu pou hosia honau birthday i he ahoni. Koia ku o atu heni ai talamunu ki a feleti pome e. Pea mo e merine pome e. Tau uloa ki birthday ia ki he ahoni celebrate ia tu. E he whiunu koula e tō ngā pea moe painga o wāke tari wholau.
Infobells!
Happy birthday, Feletti. Kapehe ki ho twin sister, Emeline Kamoto ki Aotearoa, Auckland, New Zealand.
Happy birthday to you from good friends and true, from old friends and new. May good luck go with you and happiness too.
Koia Feletti po me e pea mohono twin sister. Ko Emeline Kamoto. Ki Aotearoa. E tumua ke tuku ia tua e whasi ko ani. Awe a kia talamunu ko ia kia Feletti po me e ki Fontana, California. Pea pehe kia Emerine Kamoto ki Auckland, New Zealand, Aotearoa. Ko ia te matala monu ke te koe Feletti. Pea pehe ki ho twin sister Emerine Kamoto. Hongosia homo birthday i he ahoni. Whakatawange ki ho tua kene ke taumaringi mai ne kres whakalangi. Whai tāpue kina ki moua i he aho mahu inga koe ni ki ho momo ui. Aho nai whoaki mai ai ki moua. Koia ko Freti po me e ko e purenga ue ia o e Seas Katolika. O Apleni pepe ko purenga ue lahi ia o e kainga lotu Katolika o Saute California. O whalahi atu ke te koe Freti me whamalo atu e ngahi ngau e kotoa pe ke whakahoko. Ma e kainga lotu pepe ki he kainga tonga kotoa pe. Happy birthday atu Feletti mea mo Emeline Kamoto. Kiri te fua ki ai. Kunnia lolo halai walu maari. Kiri te fuokia. Hei, hei, hei. Maari. Koi opia. Kau olunga mai kiaidin si. Yo falah atu Freti moe whakatawange ki kei whaitapu ki nai pe koe he otua nahi ngau e ku ke whakahoko I he siasi whamiri pia moe whonua koe hangi koe na whakahoko atu ko Freti pome koe pure ngau e ia o kainga lotu Upland sia koe pure ngau e lahi ia o kainga lotu o South California Marie. Koi ai Freti o ko atu ai mau ofa ke te koe pape he ki a Emerine Kamoto ki Aotearoa mo e talamonu atu I he hokosia homo birthday I he ahoni. Pea koe o atu e pepe mo hiwa ko nina si iri kuesi mai e ho tuwhewhine pea mei Wellingtoni e Freti pea mo Emerine e mareta tuangalu pea mei Wellington, New Zealand. Nare te kuasi mai ai whasi ko ani. Pea me he kirikiri te fua. Atu ai peia. Pea mo ene talamonu ki a ki moua. Koe whasi ko ani, koe peio lolo mana ia. Whakahoko atu ai peia ai birthday o Freti pome he ahoni. Moe ofalahi atu e ngai whatongia ko tō pia ku ke whai.
Wangatori o ka mawhua ai ata, he te whapea mo siare ka wha. He kala o me tai ana ponga o tola tana he kala.
Koe whaueni ai tangata ko Fine siare.
Toa mai pea mo e wha, he whakai e tau hama wakaloa. He kala o e kiri te wha, I he pei o lolo mana ia. Ia si I he lala, he kakala tapu o lopua. Koho makahoa, I hao
Koi tau o lunga mai ai, Mary mele la tu tau lahi.
Ilonga hasola o puofo, o pea talangi ke fongi anofo. Koe pōni o kulola o tevo, koe pōpei
Pōpei au e whakalolo. Rie. Ko Freti mo me e pia mo Emeline Kamoto koe ongo mahanga e ko Freti o kune nofo I Fontana, California. Emeline Kamoto mau hoa ia ki Fatai mo Lakepa Ako ne nofo I Aotearoa, Auckland, New Zealand. Oua!
O ka sopea ka mawhanga o taha Na ilanga hasola o kuofo Mea ka langi ke fohi anofo O heko heko ni o kulola Te holo koe Pompeia
Pompeia o whakalolo. Ameria loiti po me e pia me a te aroa whakahoko mai a ne talamonu ke te koe whereti pia mo emerine o si a mo birthday i ahoni Ameria loiti talakai po me e pia mo loiti po me e happy birthday whereti mo emerine o whātu
heko e pōni o kulola wa te holo koe Pompeia oi whakololo
Hei o koe hiwa ko ia koe pei o lolo mana ia whau ia as fine siale. Hiwa ia tu ia e kau hiwa ko ia ai kirikiri te fua. Listoni pea pehe ki he esili pea mo e kau hiwa ko ia na anau mau ai whiau si hiwa ko ia a wawau. Ko ia happy birthday ia tu ke te koe e whereti pōme. E tuku mua ke o atu ha tau ki whasi pea nehiri pe ko ia pea tau hoko atu ki he birthday hono hoko. Malo muela pa mai ke paenga wa ke tari fulang fe no koula tonga.
Emiji.
Oh, fe fa ki malo mua tau mau ai.
Malo mua tau mua ngau e.
I o malo o pito tonga.
Ko mai ko tari honi na pala ke ko ka ba vai talo si sia de ko. Ko mai ko ra do ke.
I o malo o pito.
E ka mai fa ki o e tau polo ka ka mai.
Koia.
Mahanga ra do ke. Ono tau ke te apo ono ko ngā lea o merini. Ko me una palo o mai ko mo ya.
Malo.
Ono ra pefte ono ko ngā lea o merini. Agora o se te pe. Una palo o mai. Ho ga te hina mo. To ke mine ka ko te. Ra pefte. Ma na lo a tu pe o. Agora o mai la pefte a oni ki te. Kala mono ta ki laua ko ba una palo o mai. Amaring mai o pai o tua na la kolonga. Mai la pete a uni ki te. E ko e ta tena ko pere ti si ko pe ba time ki tau to. Amaring mai o pai. O ga te tau nga ka ta. Mai la pete a Kau ke wo e ki tau do ke te ta re ai ko vai mai por kala mai a li o pa ho ko mai sa la pe pe ba una se mo na ta ba o ba ga ki na wa e ke na ki family e ke te ko e se mi si mo wa mo family si pai ba mu ya le re dai ko to be o ke và cái tôi cũng phải có cái làm mà bay vì anh lo anh bây ta là muốn nuôi tụi mình sinh ai ao đi về cái mà hàng ngào phát
Malo pito whewhaki pia ku atua whamalo ka te koe ko hia ho kau mai he polokalama pia pehe ki he talamonu mai ki a wheleti ko ho te hina pia pehe ki ho tu whewhine a emerine. Malo pito whewhaki o whātu.
malo pito misi.
Iyo malo ko ia ko e taha ia o e whangatau kete o wheleti po me e ia pehe ko e tunga ane o emerine ko wheofa aki po me e. Whakahoko mai a ene si whie kau ngā talamunu ki a wheleti i hokosia hona birthday i he ahoni. Ia ko kau hiwai pēni pēa me he kirikiri te fua ko e taumata mahina hopo. Ko ia ko e kauhiwa ia a e kirikiri te fua ko e taumata mahina hopo. Pena o atu ai pe ia pea ma a wheleti pea mo Emeline Kamoto, wheleti po me mo Emeline Kamoto. I he hokosia hona birthday i he ahoni ko e ongo mahanga eni. Wheleti ukune nofo i Fontana. Ko Emeline Kamoto o kune nofo i Aotearoa. Ko ia o whalahi atu ke te koe e whereti pa pehe ki a Emeline. Whamalauta pito ke te kumotolu hoi ki mo kainga o mo kei kau mai ki he polokalama ko e ni a whiunu koula e tonga. Ko e tautaimi i Californiani ko e tahaua tolu fitu. Piko toe ai miniti e watolu ki he toi minite watolu ki he taha hoata i Californiani. Ko i o whakamālota pito ka te kumotolu hono kotoa pe a amanaki ki tau hoko atu ki he e tau birthday hono hoko. Atu ai foi hiwa ko e ni ma ki motolu mo kau mai i he polokalama o e ahoni. Kai teu ai birthday ko ni o Tewil o Molia tuitupo. One way wind. Wangi matangi, wangi
Naloto kita ini mama feliu.
Lindsay o watangi ya.
Kemo ete mali mali mohenga
Oia whamala tu kia Amelia pia mo loiti tawa kai pome malo e kau mai pia mei Aotearoa atu e pe whasiko ni ma koe e loiti pia mo Amelia ki Aotearoa oua ka ofa la Ola dia tiko feo faki, whakahoka te mea mea rinchi. O feo faki whoki pia mō roi, ko te ongo mahanga i a taha. Ongo tao kete o Fereti. Fereti pia mō emerine, ko ongo mahanga. Ko ongo tao kete o Fereti. Ko feo faki pia mō roi po mee. Ko ongo mahanga mō ia. O whalahi atu whea whaaki. Oua one way wind kepa mau mau ia mono ngai le o whakangalo ngata neo ngō kupuri atu ai fofonga ko e ni ka ko ke yongona pe honore o i he kolope Hoi atu e talamanu ki he kainga pia mei Aotearoa whakatawange pe o ku mō mauha aho sāpate lelei i he ahoni aho sāpate whoki eni i Aotearoa Kamaro tani kia siutahi toa kune kau mai mo i tau tolu Oia peia e loiti tangi tai loi mata pe Oua one way wind ka ofa la
Are you trying to blow my mind? One way wind. Is she heard that I hope to find? Why you blow the cold every day? Tell me what are you trying to say? One way wind. Are you trying to blow my mind? One way wind.
one way wind
Is she heard that I hope to find? Oh, Faana, Alua, hey, Kaikengalo, si Ofofonga.
Kuia koe one way wind Kuia i hoi kumakainga koe tau Koe tau taimini i California ni koe taha ua whātolu. Pika toia mini te taha whitu ki he taha hoata. A te whasko ni ba maalin si po me e. Kone si ta lata mai me he ngā ue. Kone whasi mana ko e ni teu whanongo ki ai a whe. Koia belinsi.
Teu whanongo ki ai a whe.
Malo mo lava mai ki paanga wa ke tari folau. Whiunu koula e tonga. Hello?
Oh, hi, BC. What? Are you on the radio?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'll call you back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Ko ia kone hiri pe whasikoni, te tau hoko rewa ki e tau birthday hono hoko. Ko ia hoi makainga ko e tau birthday hono hoko. Ko e tangata ko mōlia tu i tupou. ko e hoa o whaanga ia o Te Wila First Class Tuitupo.
Did you know that it...
Happy birthday ya tu kia te koe. Moli atu itu po. Hoko sia ho birthday I ahoni. Atu e mau talamanu kia te koe. Tangata ko moli atu itu po. Hoa whaanga ia o Te Wila First Class Tuitupo. Koia ko moli atu tu po atu mau talamonu kia te koe hoko sia ho birthday I ahoni. Iyo koe fasia o tonu ki ai vai ko ia molia. Io ate mau tala monu ki te koe molia. Happy birthday to you. On this very special day. Aho wani o katopa tohia I manatu a molia e kai to ngalo ai. Ka kole mai e Te Wila ke onge pe mu ai fasi ko ia koe Te Wila ke ave ake ene talamonu mahono hoa o whaanga. Ko ia he taimini e whakahoko atu ai. Whasi ko ia o kui ko Te Wila Mahono hoa o whaanga. Ko molia tui tupo. Happy birthday atu ke te koe molia tui tupo. Tari ki telefoni koe. Amua lava mai ki paenga wā ke tari whalau, whenu koula e tonga. Sorry atu. Ia kuhia ni a te wila first class malu po tui tupo o ku ne lolotonga celebrating ba mo molia ai birthday ko ia o molia he ahoni Koia pea te wila koe aho e ni ke te hula hula ai pia moto hoa ofa anga I he aho hono birthday Moni lahi te wila mea toi ngalo ai. Fatu molia o molia tu bo nei heni o atu e tala monu molia o sia ho birthday ha honi o falahi atu te koe e ki hoa ofa anga Dewila first class malu bo tu bo o ilo gwea ia e o i mea ofa special a Dewila ki te koe moria he ahoni. Moni lahi a e Dewila e. He tu mua ke toi o atu mo e ki fasi koe ni. Atu ke pe ai ofa ki a molia pe a mohono hoa ofa anga.
I'm going to show you how I...
Okay.
Ngata na ko moria mone.
Arake whai koe. Hai Miliami. Ofa Miliami. Foi fili nai tonu e. Hi Amelia Bainey, thank you for tuning in. I'm in Whanua. Tui Tokaloto, Maria Puli. Toka. I'm in Whanua. Hi Tawai, Luciane, Leka, hi. Cindy, hi. Hi Sam. Hey, no me kina hi. Ko fuhi ngo apa nga tayo no puaki. Tamai sifa to ate fu ki bota molia. Malo sifa.
Maria, Molia. Iyo mo tonga mea mai. Oi kuma kainga. Ko Molia tutupo on a birthday I he ahoni. Pia kune entertainer big modolo.
Noni. Hi. Ana Taufa. Hi.
Koto nena ofa ka te koe la tu manu kia hoa kau pia mea linti.
Mai pau. Tange to loi toka ka nei hena naki ko skakato tawiva. Yeah. Tangi o ngā wahi wā o ngā ue toka.
Ko ia hoi ki mo kainga ko Molia tutupo. Hoko sia hano birthday I ahoni.
Tangi o ngā ue toka. O whātu noni. Hai mo ki lupetea. Ia toka whērau e tā vale he whāmirini. Asena, ko wheko, ko pule leo ko o siani ka, o ka kakata ka uriwa. Toto pe molia. Hai mata. Io come na to hai mata e ka tau hi ko ni.
Ko ia hoi ka makainga ko mōlia tuitupo ia na ne entertain ki tau tolu I hono birthday. Ho atua ia ofalahi pia mo tala manu heni ki a mōlia tuitupo ka ma hono hoa ofa anga te wila first class malupo tuitupo. Eke hoi ka makainga ko osia konga uluaki o tau polo kalama ka hoko mai ai Pome Sisters pera mo nau polo kalama ki he ahoni a youth hour ko ia kore te motolu ke mo ke tune in mai pe ko ia ko polo kalama konga whaka osio polo kalama ko ia whi unu ko ulai tonga ko youth hour ki ahoni ke wha malo atu pe heni ki a te wila first class malupo Pepehe ki a tuitupo, mōlia tuitupo. Ko ia koe nu wha hoko mai linsi, koe si tofe whine o mōlia, ko puri mai pau, na si wholau hola he mahina ko osi, wow. Ka koe vitio na o hiwa a mōlia pia mohono tu whiwhine ko ia. So sad. Ke he mōria whatawangi pēo kai koha langa I mamahi ani. Ka oku whakalata si o atu si o hiwa pia moho. Loving sister. Well, koe ofalahi atu te koe mōlia, pea ofa atu ki hoa ofa anga. Ko tui koe whai vitio ko ena o hiwa pea moho tuwhi whine ko nesi I wholau hola he kai ke ngalo. Mahalok si hiwa mai mei he wani I ho birthday I he ahoni mōlia. Kai ke hau ik makainga, ko rea te tik motolu ke mo ke mea mai pehena kai hoko mai ai Pome Sisters I he ahoni.
Hey yo, big wave. Tell them I come. Small time alongside JW.
My bestie and your bestie sit down by the fire. Your bestie says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I go.
Oi, o whamalo te piti ko motolo no kotoa pe o mo mea mai ki he polo kalama koe ne whi unu koula a tonga. Tala munu te motolo katawangi mo mauha aho sapate. Pe ko ha weekendi o ku fonu he kresi mo lau mari o eki. Ko ia ko lava ia konga uruaki o tau polo kalama ko ia ki he aho tokonaki kono aho ua o katopa. Kai hoko mai ai Pome Sisters I he aho ni. Momeniti koe ni.
One drop it, pop it low now, take you to the max now. Jam in this small jam way. Jam in this small jam way.
My bestie and your bestie dancing by the fire. Your bestie says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, I go, ane. Chucking more fina, anane. Chucking more fina, ne.
Let me take it from here. Solomon girl straight up, right hoochie mama. Make me party non-stop in a island banda. Swing those hips and back it up to me ragga. A chance for party ladies do the doggy doggy. I'm drumming island reggae, rapping blue, green and yellow. Me tapping and baby, make a slow wine for me baby. Speakers pumping, people jumping. We drumming the island way.
Shout out to the good time crew all across the islands. Grab your shoes, let me 2x2, and now we're shining bright like diamonds. Talking about hey now, hey now, I go, ane. Chucking more fina, anane. Chucking more fina, ne.
Yes, one drop it low now. Take it to the max now. Jam in the small jam way. Wind it.
Wind up up, go down. Twist your body backward. We go left, left, we go right, right. Turn it around and forward.
Wind up, go down again.
Wind up, go down, wind up, go down. Twist your body backward.
Twist it back.
We go left, left, we go right, right. Turn it around and forward. My bestie and your bestie dancing by the fire. Your bestie says she want parties, so can we make these flames go higher? Talking about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I go, ane. Talking more fina, anane. Talking more fina, ne. Talking more fina, ne. Talking more fina, ne. Talking more fina, ne.
Check, check. Check, check.
Iho sino mo imisi si ikakala.
Malale Tonga, Talofa Lava Samoa,
Kia ora, New Zealand.
Ulavi Naka Fiji, Aloha Hawaii.
And hello, America. My name is Marie Pome'e.
My name is Salote Anaseni Pume'e. And my name is Bolianaki Tarita Pume'e.
And welcome to Wake Tali Falau Youth Hour. Thank you everyone for joining our program today. We hope you guys have a great weekend and a great day today. And ofat. Hi, Uncle Freddie. We hope you get better and we love you. Oh, and also happy birthday, Uncle Freddie.
Hi, Uncle Richard. We love you. Weekend. Hi, Auntie Lo. We love you. We love you and Grandma, and hope you guys have a nice weekend.
Good afternoon, Mary Melalatu. Thank you for joining our program and Before we start our program, we want to wish our Uncle Freddie and his sister a happy birthday, as well as Tewila's husband. So we hope you guys have an amazing birthday and many more years to come. And ofa atu.
You look so beautiful tonight. You look so beautiful tonight. Celebrate tonight. You are amazing, my girl. So beautiful tonight. You are the queen.
DJ WS.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. dance. It's your birthday, oh, get up and dance. Because I'm nothing like some claim, been through some pain, let's pour champagne. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish. I'm a daddy mama do, I'm a daddy mama do. Oh, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish. Kama kuanga sari na isonga se wachapu. Wasune koni na mukisahera kulembe so mutima mulu. Laba abana babatape basomi basanye fune nyumbo kisi. So better be grateful and thankful for this life you still live. Anyway, when the music comes on, drop everything, get up and dance. I wanna see smiling faces, so be happy when you still have a chance. It's your birthday, oh, get up and dance. Because I'm nothing like some claim, been through some pain, let's pour champagne. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish. I'm a daddy mama do, I'm a daddy mama do. Oh, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish. You look so beautiful tonight.
Hi, Maria. Thank you for joining our radio, and we love you.
My girl, tonight you are weak. So couple up, couple up, couple up, couple up, everybody. Couple up.
Hi, Uncle Freddie. Happy birthday. We love you.
Live your life, live your life, live your life, everybody. Life. Oh, tonight is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish.
Oh, we hope you guys have a great birthday, and we love you guys. Lastly, before we start program, we want to send our condolences to Christina Secona's daughter. Her ex-husband, he died from corona, so we want to send our condolences to him and his family and our nieces and nephews, like their dad, and also to these two brothers that got shot in Oakland. Their last name is Mesui. So we want to extend our condolences to the Mesui family as well. My mom and dad told us that they used to teach them how to dance when they were out here. So, and I know a lot of people in Victorville know them, so we want to send our condolences to them as well. And also, we want a year ago we buried our grandma today, so we're always thinking of our grandma and we love her always. So we're gonna play a song before we call our Uncle Richard, and we'll ask him a few questions. And we would like to thank our Uncle Richard from New Zealand and his wife and his son for everything they do and for taking the time to let us interview him today. So, yeah.
If you use the
I would like to dedicate this song to anyone who has lost somebody close to them. Whether it was a family member or a close friend, I feel your pain. I know it's hard. But to all my loved ones who have passed on, I want y'all to know you will forever be in my heart till my dying day.
The memories of a lifetime together are more precious than many diamonds and pearls. The times we've had to share together ain't worth having all the money in the world. now you're gone. But your presence will be a memory forevermore. And that's when I'm near you. And that's how I know it's so hard facing life with the loss of someone you love. The feeling of the pain is unbearable. It hurts so deeply within your heart and soul. How can I face another day with the thought of knowing you're not around? In my heart is where your love will be found till my dying day. The family will never forget what.
So we love everyone that we lost, and we're always thinking of you guys. So ofatu to you guys all, especially our grandma Nate. And now we'll be calling our Uncle Richard so we can interview him. So
In a place where the trials of life will worry you no more. And that's when
hello.
Hi, Marie.
Hi, Uncle Richard. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool.
How's your day going?
Yeah, no, good. I am just preparing to preach live on our live service because we're still in lockdown in New Zealand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that sucks, but that's good that you're preaching during Zoom, though.
Yep, it's my pleasure.
Well, we want to thank you for letting us interview you today, and we have some questions prepared for you. Are you ready for us to let us interview you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. So, my first question is, what inspired you to be what you are today?
Okay. Yeah. What inspired me to be who I am today? Well, I it comes back to a dream that I had since I was a little boy, probably around 5, 6 years old. I always believed that that one day I will be a leader of some sort, and then obviously years later, around about high school age, high school is high school a college over there, or what is university level in US?
We call university like college, and then like for you guys, your college is our high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So high school. So high school. That dreams started to become stronger in my heart. Obviously, I was involved in doing leading little groups and stuff. But that wasn't a positive, not in a positive way. But until I met my Lord and my Savior Jesus, and that's when things started to become more clearer. So I always wanted, even though I was a little bit naughty back in the days, at my young age, I always wanted to be to work for the police, and I always wanted to be a person that's going to help my generation and also the next generation. So, and then I realized that in order to do that, I've got to get some sort of education, because so I'll just start from there.
Oh,
Is that all
that's
right?
awesome. Yeah, that's good. Thank you for sharing. And Anna will ask you the next question.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Uncle Richard.
Hello, darling.
My question for you is, what do you enjoy about your job?
What do I enjoy about my job? Oh, I really enjoy my job because I am helping. I have staff, and so I manage our area, which is a population of a few thousand people. So we work with young people, youth. Naughty youth that come through the police. So but I love them, and so I work. So my staff are out working with these young people, helping them to make sure that they don't move on to the next level of which is going to court and going to prison. So yeah. So I enjoy it because I love to work with young people, and also love working with my staff and other agencies and other government organization and other community organization that working with the same sort of families and people and young people.
Oh, that's awesome. And thank you for sharing your answers. And your job sounds pretty cool as well. And Paulina will ask you the next question now.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Uncle Richard. This is Paulina, and
Hello.
and my question for you is, what process did you go through to know which major to take when you first started college?
What did you say? What pastors? What?
Oh, what process did you go through to know which
Oh, what
major?
classes?
No process.
Oh, what process? Oh, sorry.
No worries.
You know, Americans' accent is a little bit different from our Kiwi accent, as you can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, what process? Well, obviously, when you go to school, there's a clear process that that the Ministry of Education and the schools have for you to follow. Obviously, you got to move from in New Zealand. We at high school we call it year 9, which is, I think that's when you are 13 years old, or 12 years, 13 years old. So there's year 9, year 10. Back in my days, we're talking about the 80s. That's the best time, I reckon. Anyway, you might disagree with me, my nieces, but so back in my days, it used to be Form 1. It used to be Form 3. So that's year 13. So that's year 9, which is 13. That's 13 years old of age. So so the process is clear from the Ministry of Education, clear from the college, from the schools. The process for me at the time, I wasn't really sure. I think it was more I just went to school because otherwise my my parents will give me a hiding, you know, and for me, I just wanted to go, and sometimes I just wanted to go and see my mates because they're all at school. So there wasn't any clear process for me in terms of what I wanted to do. I just follow everyone. I was, yeah, but I didn't know that process started to resonate with me, or it becomes clearer to me years later, especially when I tried to go back to universities and doing that. Because yeah, does that make sense? So it's clear. Process is always clear from the Ministry of Education. It's always clear from schools, but it's just me. I was not clear because I was all over the place. Yeah.
Okay. Well, your answer leads me to like my next question. How
Mhm.
was your life growing up?
Come again?
Oh, how was your life growing up?
Oh, where do I start? I'll make sure I just keep my sister, your mother's away. We had such amazing times, you know. All our older siblings, you know, they you know, they're all older, and you know, couple of them already moved to New Zealand in the early 70s, and left me and my twin sister, and your mother. So yeah, so we were the three amigos, the three musketeers. So we will do things together, and you know, we would lie for each other. We would you know, even you know, having few scripts with you know, having a few fights with friends, and supporting each other. So we really had a great life, although we hardly had anything, you know. And then before we migrated to New Zealand back in the 80s, early 80s. So you know, we brought up in a Christian life. We always attended church. Every now and then, I would try to sneak out and you know, take off somewhere else. I would go with my mates to the beach and swim and dive on a Sunday instead of going to church. You know, we would have got a big hiding if we were caught. But so we were, you know, just doing normal things that little kids would do back in a beautiful island kingdom of Tonga, our beautiful South Pacific. That I can't wait to show you guys, to bring you guys over there one day, and show you our family homes, and you know, yeah. So we had a wonderful life. In a nutshell, we had a wonderful life. And but you know, although life wasn't that easy, but you know, I am who I am now because of understanding of the life that was given to us by God, and also the life that was given to us through our wonderful parents. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Your guys' life sounded pretty fun. And thank you for sharing, Uncle Richard. Anna will ask you the next question.
Hi, my next question for you is what strategies did you use to be successful in college?
What strategies? Well, I knew that for me to pass my because college is university, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had to work extra hard because you know, Tongan is my first language, and then English is my second language. So I had to and especially when you enter university level, it's another level. It's another learnings and understanding. So you're treated like university levels, almost like you should know what you do. We're at high school, you're treated like, you don't know anything, so I'm going to help you. But when you go into, and that's my experience anyway, going into university. So for me, in order to pass every papers, in every semester, we call it semesters here. I don't know what you call in there, but so semesters is like another word for term, so there's different papers depending on what degrees you're taking, whether it's undergrad degrees or postgrad degrees or master's degree. So it depends what papers, and there's a time frame for it. And also the thing for me, I had to have a system, which means, because at the time it was harder for me because I was working full time, and I'm also a father, a dad, a husband. So it's a lot more harder, and especially for me, I did not pass anything when I left high school. I think my strength was maths and science, but that was about it. So I had to work extra. So I had to have a system, which means there's a lot of assignments to do. There's a lot of readings to do. There's a lot of research to do. So I had to set some times for those kind of things, especially early in the mornings. Especially when I get home from work, I have to sleep for about an hour, and then I had to get up. I had to spend another 2-3 hours to work on my readings or my assignments. And even every now and different times at work, when I have time, I can do some readings or I can do some research. So it's really difficult, really challenging. But having a system is very important because that will keep you track on what you need to do. But the other thing is not just having a system. You need to follow through the system. Otherwise, your work will be behind, your assignments will be behind, and that's not a good thing, especially when you ask your lecturer to give you an extension. And it's all right if you have 1 or 2 extensions, but when you keep asking for more, you might be in trouble because you need to complete your assignments, and there are exams and all sorts of stuff. So have a system and follow through the system, and you got to make sure that it works for you, works for your family. You got to works for other commitments that you are part of. So and sometimes I work it through with my family. I get my family involved in helping me with that system because my family is part of my life. There's a saying in Pacific that says, to raise a child, you need the family to raise a child. You need the village to raise a child. So for me, as a Tongan, as a Pacifica, as a Polynesian, I need to include everyone that attached to me, especially my family, and part of my my system. Sorry, I answered too long, eh?
No, it's good. Thank you for your answer, Uncle Richard. We will definitely take that into consideration about following your system and stuff and having being organized. And now Paulina will ask you the next question.
Hi, Uncle Richard. My question for you. My question for you is, what are 3 things that you wish you could have learned before you went to college?
Right. Well, the first thing is I wish that I went to high school and I listened to the teachers and did all my work because that's why I had to work extra hard, to get my foundations correct. So my foundation wasn't good. So that's number one. I regretted that because it cost me extra efforts and times and energy to fix that foundation back from the high school. So the second one, is that I wish that I didn't do what I've, some things back in the days that, when you're hanging out and with your mates, and then there are things that you just what I call dumb decision that I made, and it's it still can have an effect on your life to this day. So the good thing is you can learn from the past, so you can learn from the past, not to repeat the past, but to become better and have a clearer understanding of what not to do and what to do. So that's the second thing is. So, and the third thing is that that I've learned from the past that I don't want to repeat is really listening more to your parents and valuing I now call it a pearl of great price, meaning I did not learn from what they always told me, not to do this and not to go here and not all of that stuff. And I realized they saying that because they love me, but also they have gone through that and understanding, and so they don't want us to repeat the same thing. As human nature, we tend to always repeat the same mistakes because we all vulnerable. And so those are the three things that I've learned. Now our father have gone on now, passed from this world to the kingdom of God. But every now and then I wish that he was here so I can ask him to repeat some of those things that he learned from his life. So those are my three learnings. Number one is I should have completed my education at high school because I had to work extra hard to make sure that I fill those gaps that I missed. And then learn number two is that I should have sorry, I forgot what was my learning number two again. I should have learned from I shouldn't do things that I shouldn't done in the past when I was free to make my own choices, because that can still have an effect on me today. And then number three, I should have listened a lot more to my parents and value that, because that's a pearl that I carry with now. So those are the three learnings.
Thank you, Uncle Richard. That was our last question, but do you want to give advice to like any kid that's like struggling or like that's going through like troubled times and stuff like that?
Okay. Yeah, look, I whoever is listening, if you're still in the young age, from adolescent to teenagers, whatever you're going through, I know it is very difficult right now in the world, especially with this pandemic, and there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of, and even it doesn't help if you lack in something, especially finance, because we all need finance to have access to food and access to medication, medical supplies and all of those things. So my advice is, number one, talk to someone that you really trust, and you should be trusting your parents. Your parents is there because God created them and created you through your parents. So I would say, sometimes the challenges with with peer pressure is that we listen to our peers more than our parents. And I find that a lot of the kids that we're working with that comes through the police to our youth departments is that they more than 80% of them, they listen to their peers rather than their parents. And so no wonder, let me just tell you something. When I used to get in trouble back in the days in my high school years with my mates, my mates never turned up and helped me. It's my parents and my families. So you need to, number one, you need to be trusting your parents because they know what's best for you, and they know that they have the heart 100% and 100% plus for you. So you need to trust your parents and share with your parents what you're going through. And also, if you have a close friends that you really trust, you need to ask yourself, what has my close friends done, to prove themselves that they are worthy of me to trust and give advice to me. So a lot of young people today, they ask their friends for advice, and that's it. And then and I'm not saying all the advices is bad. Sometimes some of those advices are good, but then, you need to make sure that you had a set of values, a standard, you call it, so that you can base people's advice on that. And our values comes, as a Christian, for me, my values come from the Bible, from the Word of God. That's my value. So if anybody gives me, I don't care if you're a PhD or whatever. Yes, I do respect your research and everything else, but I got to come back to God. I've got to come back and make sure that is matching the values that I live my life according to. And so for me, that's really important. That's what I would advise. And if you're feeling, because right now, mental health is really big now, not just in the US, but here in New Zealand. And so many young people is affected by, especially when there's lockdown. I don't know where you guys are with that, but we are in lockdown now. And especially in the city of Auckland, which is majority, it's nearly 40% or 30% of the population, total population of New Zealand. And our young people are affected, They don't want to go anywhere. They just want to lock themselves inside the room. And that's when we need, and if your parents listening to this is when you need to make time for them. You need to check on them. This is what we do here. We check on our son. How is he going? He's a teenager. He's 18, but sometimes we think that they are old enough to do anything for themselves. Yes, they are in a way, but we still need to make time. So this is a really important time for families to come together, to do fun things together. To have jokes together, to do serious planning together for the future, and take times to go out. It's really, really important. That's my advice.
Thank you, Uncle Richard. We loved all your advice, and we love you and your family, and we hope you have a blessed Sunday, and ofa atu.
Ofatu, and thank you, girls. Really love you. Always enjoy watching you guys doing your thing. And one day, sorry, my son one day will jump in there and have a chat with you all. But yeah, may the Lord bless you all and bless you, wonderful nieces. Love you, Ofatu, from Auntie and your cousin Richie and Aotearoa. And in Maori we say, ka kite ano.
Bye.
Bye.
We'd like to thank our Uncle Richard for taking the time to let us interview him today. We hope you guys liked his advice and him talking to us and answering our questions. We enjoyed listening to him, and we love you, Uncle Richard and Auntie Natasha and our cousin Richie. But this is our end of our program, and we want to say thank you to everyone who watched our program today. And we love you also, Grandma Gina and Auntie Lo, for watching. And Ofa Atu from the Pome'e Sisters. Bye. This song is Enoch's favorite song, so this song is always dedicated to Enoch because he loves singing it. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Love you.
Forever, my darling, our love will be true. Always and forever, I'll love just you. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this fire in my